know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it back there. Yeah, I got game, God in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Buku signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock. I be doing big things, don't even have a deal, yeah, I battle through these.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest episode in the Once a Week series. I'm Billy Janeludis, and as always, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, hit that button below so you know exactly when a new once a week video is being posted. The messages, they're always flowing, so you can be sure that one of these is or was meant for you specifically. But that being said, now that you've subscribed for something more, let's get to something more. With this week's video, I wanted to bring that whole giving aspect back around. Because giving has always been something that has just been at my core. To give more to others, whether it's time, a gift to calm the storms that they go through, a message. Heck, with the way social media is now, giving is a post. To give out of the goodness that is you. And then for me, as time began to unravel, this whole giving concept began to reveal more and more. You've heard me say in past videos, and you've heard others say it like Tony Robbins, who I've trained under, the secret to living is giving. When life isn't going your way, give. When you're confused or you're hurt, give. And heck, that's a message in itself, to give when you're hurt and feel like you can't, because giving to something greater than yourself actually heals yourself. And that's a tough concept for people, because when you're down and you're feeling like you're out, being told to give, that doesn't sound right. But if you think about it, it takes you to a deeper version of yourself. It pushes past that pain barrier and brings you into a goodness area. Truthfully, into a loving area. And that's where the next level of yourself is found. But we'll put a pin in that for another time, because that's such a deeper topic. But with giving, contributing, contribution, that's one of the 6 human needs that we all have at our core. And despite the first 4, you got certainty, uncertainty, love, significance. The last 2, contribution and growth, those are the needs of the spirit. That contribution factor is truly a part of you that is so much greater than you could ever imagine. Hence, why it brings you to a deeper version of yourself. Because when you can give, no matter what you're giving to, it comes back to you. I try to picture a boomerang with this idea, because when you throw a boomerang, it's meant to come back. And giving is the same way. When you can give out of the goodness of you, it feels like you're losing something, like throwing the boomerang. But time and time again, if you keep your eyes open, that goodness, it comes back to you in a better way than you could ever imagine. You're sowing a seed when you give in any way, because it's a matter of faith. But that's where the struggle comes in as well. Because sometimes people are afraid to give. It's that faith over fear principle. Giving when you feel like you can't, but still acting on it, is the ultimate step of faith. And that's what brings something back to you. And truthfully, that's what helps you grow. We live in a world that is all about mine, and how much you have of something, whether it's money, possessions. And many people focus on what they can get out of a situation. You're living for you rather than something greater than you. And yes, the possessions will come, but even greater will come when you focus on the other avenue of giving rather than getting. This week's video is titled, Back This Kid, because I want to show more and more the idea of going the extra mile for someone else. I began to think about all the situations and the opportunities that pass us by every single day when we could give just a small factor to someone else and help them. Like I said earlier with social media, sharing a post is one click away. One click away from helping a kid pursue something more than himself. And you can give by doing something small that could help open a door for someone else. And that's not about me pursuing all this stuff that I pursue. Do you know how much content, do you ever just look at how much content is being created by people who are trying to make an impact? They're trying to pursue something. One click is you giving, and that's all it takes. Giving them a chance by truthfully taking a chance on them. Then you take it a step further, because that fear concept comes into play here. We worry about what people think of us with something as small as a post. That's where social media has gotten to. That's sad. Step out of the fear and take a step of faith by backing someone else, and watch what that does for you. You stepped out and helped someone else. That's giving, and that's growth for you. Back this kid. Who is someone that you can back? Someone that doesn't even know that you're watching. Someone who is pursuing a goal or a dream or just a better version of themselves. Who can you back and go their extra mile for to help them? That's giving. Because you don't do it to get something in return. You do it out of the goodness of your heart. And that step specifically, is what brings it back to you. That's power. We let so many opportunities pass us by daily that could be used to better someone else and then better ourselves because of it. We get so focused on us and where we are at right now that we forget. You don't have to worry or be afraid about what you give or how much you give anymore, because it always comes back to you. We just need to be more aware of the opportunities to do it, because they're there. To step out of our own way and do something more for someone else. Time, a gift, a donation, a post, a share. What does that mean for you? Giving is so easy in the world that we live in, but when we focus on us and what we're going through, we forget about it. And yet, like I said at the start of this video, giving breaks us out of our own cycle and heals ourselves, because we realize it isn't about us at all. We're meant to give and show that goodness because it does something in us. It's literally wired in our DNA. This is proven. I'm not just making this up. You can go fact check this after this video. I'm sure that you'll find so much out there because I know it's there. The secret to living is giving. So give. Give when you want to. Give when you don't even feel like it, because it'll always come back to you. That's the goodness that's left in this world that's truthfully just becoming so much more fearful. And you grow by taking this step. Back this kid. What does that mean for you? Who can you back and help out and show that you support them? How can you give to something or someone else throughout the day? It's not about you, but it does come back to you. So give. I could talk for hours on this topic because there's so much more to the giving part of us. But truthfully, that's for another time. Guys, take this message and use it. Give to something more than you and watch it come back in a greater way. Trust that. Have faith in that. I thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this message on YouTube. Please hit that thumbs up button. And guys, share this message. Please share it. Give it to someone who needs it. Give it to someone who's trying to heal and needs to hear a new way to do it. Just give. And if you or anyone you know is in need of a life coach, head to BillyGLifeCoaching.com to set up a call with me. And I'll be right there for you. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next week.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving